Alright, I hope everybody's having a great day. And thought we'd touch bases with Frieza saga. And I was talk about good old Frieza versus Goku. So, hope everyone's having a great day, great weekend. And let's have some fun today. As you can tell, I didn't get very much sleep again. Just too many things on my mind. But, it'll get better. Just trying to figure out, job-wise and things like that. So, but I'm just going to wait a few minutes, wait for everybody to show up. And, go from there. So, is that my beautiful, beautiful wife there? But, yeah, hopefully, there's my baby. What's up, my love? Hope you're doing well. And, definitely looking forward to getting you back home, baby. It'll be a great time after that once we get you back. But hold on one second, off. Sorry about that. I had to take my medicine here. My knees are still giving out. But yeah, I'm gonna have us all talk about Frieza Saga. And so far, it's just my wife, my beautiful wife, in here. And hopefully, we get everybody else in. So, yeah, I want to have a sit down and talk about the Frieza Saga. And, what you guys try to figure out if you guys like the videos or not. And, hopefully you guys like the videos. And what'd you think, babe? You like the videos? It's all pretty interesting, I tell you that. And just seeing what Goku went through to try to take out Frieza, that was absolutely extraordinary. Especially becoming Super Saiyan for the first time. That was awesome. But, so how'd you like the videos, babe? Was it decent or... Yeah, I'm going to drop about... What do you think, babe? About 15 videos tonight? Right on, sweetheart. I'm glad you love them. Yeah, I think about what? Dropping about 15 videos today. And we'll do, the Android saga. Started doing a little bit with Trunks. And then, really start hampering down with all the androids. So that way everybody can see Android 16, 17, and 18. And then after that, move along with the Cell Saga. Right on, baby. Thank you, love. Yeah, so with Frieza, I mean, Goku gave him so many opportunities to leave, but his pride got too much in the way, and that's why it's not good to be prideful. being prideful only gets you in trouble. So, a lot of times you need to put your pride away and, think about yourself and not put yourself in harm's way. So, even God talked about, having too much pride. It's not a good thing. So, and Frieza found out the hard way that, his pride got in the way and he ended up dying. So, but he was brought back just to die again and then brought back again. He just kept going back and forth. But, hopefully, you guys will really enjoy the Android sagas because that was a lot of fun too. So, it just sucks that in the future Trunks, a lot of the people end up dying. Exactly, baby. Having too much pride can cost your life, unfortunately. So that's why it's never good to be prideful. You could have courage to do things, you could have strength to do things, but when your pride gets in the way, then you tend to end up losing track on what was really important. So, in this case with Frieza, his pride got too much in the way and ended up paying the ultimate price. So Goku gave him so many opportunities to, hey, pick up your stuff and get out of here, leave and don't come back. That's all you had to do. And Goku gave him plenty of opportunities. And, like I said, pride can tear you apart. You can be proud of who you are and whatnot, but when pride gets in the way of doing something that you know is right, then, it could cost you. So, what do you think about pride, babe? It's really good to be proud. You can be proud of who you are, but if you have too much pride, then you lose sight of what was really important. So God even talked about it in the Bible. That's one of the sins is having too much pride. So, it could cost everything. So, yeah, Frieza found out the hard way and ended up paying the ultimate price as, his body was cut in half by his own weapon. His own weapon chopped him in half. Talk about crazy. And then even when he was, just half of his body, being an android and whatnot, they don't die from their body being chopped off. But, Goku still gave him the opportunity to be successful, but he still chose to go after Goku. Yes, it is, baby. Yeah, humbleness does matter. And, sometimes you gotta let your pride go and be, like you said, babe, be humble. Because once you become humble, then you can never go wrong. You realize you made a mistake and you're willing to correct that mistake instead of letting pride get in the way, and you're still doing the same wrong things because you think, well, you just have too much pride in yourself. And you got to learn to be humble and allow that to go away and do what's right. You always want to do what's right. So that was a lesson learned for Frieza, but in the same time, I still don't think he ever learned his lesson. Because he still went after Goku, even after being brought back to life. And Goku is the one guy you never want to mess with. With Goku, he's very humble. He doesn't let his pride get in the way. And if he knows he's lost, well, I take that back. He does carry his pride with him as well. But he also does it in a humble way. So I guess you could have your cake and eat it too, so to speak. But, just being too prideful can cause a lot of mistakes. And you never end up learning from it because your pride is telling you, no, you've got to keep doing it this way. Keep doing it, keep doing it. And next you know, you keep failing over and over again. How's it going, Luigi? Haven't seen you in a long time. Hope everything's doing great, bud. Yeah, I'm back. And I'm going to be dropping videos every day now. And I'm going to be doing live streams every day. So, hope you're ready for it. You asked for it, and I'm bringing it to you, bud. So, we'll be doing live streams at least once a day. And then I've been dropping a lot of videos for you guys. I'm going to be dropping about... hey, Luigi, just so you know, Jessica, she is my future wife, just so you know. And if you want to say hi to her. But, yeah, it's... I'm going to start doing a lot of videos, and I got... me and my wife were talking about doing about 15 videos today. So we're going to do that up today. And hopefully you guys will enjoy it. The videos are going to be in regards to the androids. So I'll put down Android 16, 17, and 18. And I'll do all that saga. And then right after that, I'm going to do the Cell Saga. So if you want to take a look at all the videos I just dropped, was it about 3 or 4 days in a row? We did it on Frieza, Raditz, and the Saiyans. So we dropped those already. And then starting today, we're going to do the androids. So, yeah, if you can check them out, it's, I think you'll like it. So, how's everything been going, Luigi? Hope everything's been fantastic for you. But, yeah, we want to drop at least like 10 to 15 videos a day. So that way you guys get everything that's going on. And I'm going to do everything in order. So we started off on Raditz and then worked ourselves to the Saiyans. And then... we just got through doing Cell Saga. So, yeah, if you want to take a look at all the videos I just dropped, was it about 3 or 4 days in a row? We did it on Frieza, Raditz, and the Saiyans. And then starting today, we're going to do the androids. So, if you want to take a look at all the videos I just dropped, was it about 3 or 4 days in a row? We did it on Frieza, Raditz, and the Saiyans. And then Frieza. So we'll start doing the androids today and on. So it'll be androids and the Cell Saga. But what do you think, Luigi? That sound good? So yeah, we're gonna sit here and talk about Frieza. So what was your guys' favorite part on the Frieza saga? Because I mean, on my favorite part is when Goku transformed to Super Saiyan the very first time ever, and the way he did it was, absolutely insane. Especially after Frieza had just got through eliminating Krillin, and he also got rid of Piccolo. So that put Goku right over the edge, and sure enough, he ends up transforming into the Super Saiyan and had Frieza really scared. So, it took Frieza having to get his full power, and that still wasn't good enough to defeat Goku. Mm-hmm. So, there was no stopping Goku, I tell you that. But, yeah, I want to come on here and talk a little bit about Frieza, and, hopefully you guys are all having a great weekend. And, hey, babe, I think the weekend over there is over with, right? You guys are on Monday now? So, but how was your weekend, babe? Hopefully everything was great. But yeah, a lot of people are, going to be celebrating Labor Day tomorrow. But unfortunately, my job, we still got to work. So, but it's okay. We'll get time and a half pay. So I'm all good with that. But other than that, I wanted to sit down and talk about Frieza a little bit, which we did. This is going to be a shorter live stream because I'd like to get back to dropping videos. And I'll probably end up going live a little bit later tonight. I'm guessing about, what do you think, babe? About 7:30? Sound good? We'll go live about 7:30. And then in the meantime, I want to be dropping a lot of videos. So we'll talk about the Android saga tonight. And, go from there. But like I said earlier, with Frieza, he just had too much pride, and his pride ended up getting in the way. And Goku gave him so many opportunities to leave. He didn't take it. He tried to get rid of Goku, and didn't work out very good for Frieza. So that's the difference with pride. So, anyways, I'm going to call it quits now, and then a little bit later tonight, we'll do another live stream, and this will be in regards to the Android saga. So, I think within like the next half hour, I'm going to start dropping videos on the Android saga. So, just so you guys know. And I started to do the Android saga last night with when Trunks came in, the future Trunks, and eliminated Frieza right away. And then that's where we stopped it at. So I did about, I think, 10 videos this morning in regards to that episode, or last night, in regards to Trunks taking out Frieza. So now we're going to be working on Android 16, 17, and 18. So I want to let you guys know, and I'm going to start dropping videos. All right? So thank you guys. I hope you guys are having a fantastic day. Love you, babe. And I'm going to text you shortly. All right? So love you guys. God bless you guys. And I'll see you all in the next one. Right? Take care, y'all.